Hey my beautiful Scorpio peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Am from CancerMoonsTarot and welcome into your October 2023 tarot reading. How are you? I hope you guys are doing well. Do want to mention before we go ahead and get started, if you're interested in a personal reading, you can check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. It's going to be the first link in the description box below. Without further ado though, here Team Scorpio, let's see what's popping for you coming on into October 2023. So, what's going to be in store here please for the zodiac signs of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus coming up throughout October 2023. What do we got going on here for you? All right, Team Scorpio, let me get a few more shuffles coming on in here, and we'll take a look and see what's up. Hopefully we're looking at some fantastic stuff as always. Okay, starting out here with the overall energy, what do we got? And we got here a 10 of Cups. I like that. Taking a look here at the current energy, the Hermit, what you're dealing with, the 2 of Cups, and looking at the current outcome, the 8 of Wands, showing up here for you as well. Okay, first things first here, guys, we got a 10 of Cups for the overall energy. This is the energy about feeling very fulfilled. Okay, so this could be the energy about feeling like you are with the best person ever, you have the best family ever, the best partner ever, the best animal ever, the best job ever, who knows? It's just tons of fulfillment here. I think that stepping into this month of October, it's like I'm very satisfied with the way that life is going. You know, taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the Hermit. I think that there's a lot of wisdom that many of you here are going to be acquiring coming into this month. The Hermit card can be a card that can talk about taking space away from society, from certain people, going into a little bit of a mode where you're keeping to yourself. But I think that in the other way that this resonates, it can represent wisdom, right? The Hermit represents Merlin, which is wisdom, a very wise person. So I feel here in your perspective, it's probably more about wisdom than it is taking space away from people. Although you might even be getting this wise, wise words coming from somebody to actually stay away from a certain person coming into this month as well. That can definitely be the case here for a few of you. But either way, like I said, there's just something you're learning here with the Hermit. There is some wisdom coming in here for you, and it has created a lot of satisfaction, positivity, and genuine fulfillment in your life as you are following through with some wise words. Having a look at what you're dealing with here, 2 of Cups, baby. I like it. 2 of Cups here is about feeling very connected to someone or something here at this time. You could have got some insider advice on how to really benefit and help out your relationship here with the 2 of Cups. So for some of you, your romantic situation could be going incredibly well, especially if somebody was here to help you or guide you. This also could be about wisdom coming in from your guides too. It doesn't have to be like physical advice coming in from people. But either way, if it's about love, if it's about career, maybe you figured out how to turn things around for yourself in your career, how to turn a situation around in a friendship. I think that you are feeling closer to someone or something here than you have in quite some time, and you're really happy with the results. You know, looking at the current outcome, 8 of Wands, right now everything is headed in a right and good direction, and you're super ecstatic about it here for sure. All right, Scorps, I'm liking this energy so far for you. Let's go ahead and have a look here and see what may show up in your potential challenge coming into the month of October. What do we got for the potential challenge here for Scorpio? And what do we got? 7 of Cups. Hello. I think that the challenge here may be that with all this fulfillment showing up here for you, there is definitely still a lot of different opportunities coming out there as well. I feel like you're a little bit overwhelmed with the opportunities that are showing up here for you at this time. Can we elaborate a little bit on these specific opportunities? We have here the Emperor card. We have here the 10 of Swords. Oh, so you're in a very fulfilling situation, and I think that as you're feeling good, as you're looking successful, there's a lot of other things that may be coming in here to potentially try to distract you from all the good stuff you have right in front of you. I feel like you're not interested though, Scorps. Let's say, for example, maybe you're really happy in your relationship and then there's tons of people trying to get with you romantically and you're like, no thank you, 10 of Swords, I'm gonna stay right here, I'm really happy with my partner. You know, maybe right now you're doing really great in your work and other people want to work with you, and it's like, right now if something isn't broke, I'm not gonna fix it, I'm sticking to where I am even if there's other opportunities there, you know? So I get this feeling right now that you're in a good place with someone or something at this time, and I do think that there might be other opportunities and other types of distractions that may possibly show up here for you this month. But I do see that despite it being a bit of a challenge, seeing these distractions, you're tuning yourself out of those specific distractions, okay? If you and your partner are doing really good and here comes your ex Jimmy hitting you up, it's like, bye Jimmy, see ya. I'm not going to go ahead and ruin what I got going on with my mans, okay? So it could be anything of that nature. Do take that if that resonates, of course. Doesn't have to be a resonating aspect here of the reading. But yeah, I definitely see you guys doing your best here to stay focused, because something here I feel has improved massively. I really do think that. I think that maybe previously there was a bit of a struggle, but with all the wisdom you've attained, you have now seen a situation transpire into something so much more positive. You've gained a lot of closeness to someone or something at this time, and that's why there's a lot of fulfillment here coming in for you. Now, let's have a look and see what is going to be what you can expect throughout the rest here of October. So what can Scorpios here expect throughout the rest of their month? Queen of Swords showing up for you. We also got here a Sun card. We have here a Seven of Swords, and we have here a Page of Swords showing up as well. Yeah, guys, I think that you're on a very clear path to happiness here with the Queen of Swords to the Sun, because right now you're removing anything that isn't getting you to a happy place. I feel like you're in your happy place, which I actually love to say for you guys. That's really cool. So Scorpio, I feel like you're in your happy place, but you're also like being very mindful of like distractions and things that can pull you out of that happy place, because we have here a Seven of Swords and a Page of Swords. I mentioned for Scorpios, I feel like all of September and even now moving into October, this energy of people who got haterade in their fucking cereal in the morning, I don't know why there's so much weird hater energy showing up in Scorpionic energy, but either way though, there can potentially be, it doesn't have to be, but there can be some people here who may not be very happy that you're happy. So you want to be mindful with who you share your news with, because not everybody always wants to hear your good news. Make sure that the news you're sharing with people are going to be the people that really support you. By the way, looking at the clock right now, it's 3:33 p.m. and that is the massive synchronicity that represents alignment. So people see that you're aligning with what makes you happy. And it can be very difficult if they don't know how to make themselves happy. So therefore, they want what they cannot have. And unfortunately, when misery loves company, those people may try to make you a company or make you be company to their misery, okay? But that's not going to be the case here, Scorpio. So yeah, I think right now you're really focused up on your happiness, but there could be people in the distance who are not happy that you're happy. Just ignore those people. Don't feed into it. Don't tell them the good stuff that's going on in your life. Don't fuel them more fire for them to be haters, is what I would say here for you, okay? But moving on forward, Scorps, besides that, you don't need to know about that. You don't really care about that. We're going to move past those people, okay? What other information and insights do we have as to what they can expect? The Star, whoa. We also got here the World card, whoa. And we have here the Seven of Wands showing up here as well. Oh yeah, guys. I feel like even bigger things are going to happen for you this month based upon the main situation we're discussing. Let's say, for example, this is about you and your partner. Things are going super well now. You're super satisfied and fulfilled. Big movements can be happening. Maybe an engagement can be happening here possibly, or taking a relationship to the next level. With your career, maybe here's a massive promotion coming in as things have been going incredibly well for you. And you're like, yo, this is finally this sense of stability that I needed, right? So it's exciting. Seven of Wands, though, is also an urge and a need to protect the good stuff you have. So I think you might be aware of people in your life who are jealous. So I already see you being pretty on the down low about this, Scorpio, which I would say to do so. So if you get a lot of good news or some big news coming in for you, you might not want to share that with everybody. So be mindful that you're sharing it with people who you know are supportive. At this time, I would be careful with the news that you receive. But Star card here to the World, I do think that there could be big news coming in here or some sort of big change. That's something that's positive, okay? So it definitely has a lot to do here with your main situation. So if it's a relationship, if it's work, if it's friendship, there's some sort of big thing coming in here. And I think it's going to make you incredibly excited coming into October. Now, lastly, before we move on into the rest of what I got here for your reading today, is there any other insights as to what Scorpio can expect throughout the rest of this month? Page of Wands showing up here, Three of Cups showing up here, and the Ace of Pentacles. I do think that people are going to see you happy. Three of Cups. And with the Page of Wands showing up here, people are going to be pretty interested as to why you are so happy. So Ace of Pentacles, this may be a time where people are taking up the opportunity to try to get to know you more, to see what's going on. You might notice that more people are going to be interested in you than they have been previously. I think that people are just seeing you're in a good place, and I don't think it's a bad thing, because Scorpio, your energy is going to be very positive, uplifting, everything high vibrational. When you're high vibrational, you're magnetic. So I think you're going to have the opportunity here to attract in a lot more people, to get to see what you're about, who you are. And that could be a positive thing, because it could definitely lead to more friendships, more connections with people. So that's something pretty cool. If you've been interested in putting out messages in social media, whether we're talking about spirituality, tarot, astrology, maybe you just have messages to share with the world, wisdom to share with the world here. If you've been thinking about starting any sort of social media stuff like a YouTube channel, TikTok, I think it's a great time to do that. I do actually see where you can get a following of people who are resonating with the frequency you're putting out there. So just a random word to the wise, if you've been thinking about social media, it could be a perfect time to hop on into that. I definitely think you can create something there with your creativity, but also with the message behind the content that you would do. I feel like it would send a very powerful message as well. So that's pretty cool. Okay. But yeah, I definitely see a lot more of an opportune time here, Scorps, to meet new people just because of the way you're vibing. People definitely want to get to know you. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and resume, baby. Hopping on into what we're going to do now. We're going to look at your career, your love life, your personal life. So let's go ahead and get on into it. Taking a look here into career for Scorpio. Let's see what's going on here for you. What do we got coming up here for Scorps in career throughout October 2023? First card out, we got here the Queen of Wands. Looking at the following card, we have here the Three of Wands. And lastly for you is going to be the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I think that the things you've been waiting for in your career to change are going to finally start to happen and unfold for you, which is wonderful, because Three of Wands is the card of stagnancy. It's about waiting for your ships to come in. So whatever you've been waiting to happen career-wise, it's like finally the wait is over. Here comes some movement with the Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Wands showing up for you, though. I think you have a lot to do with this coming in for you, because Queen of Wands is about taking action. It's not about being passive and just waiting. It's about being direct and saying, hey, this is what I want. This is what I'm going after. So I definitely feel a vibe here of you speaking up for yourself about things you've been wanting out of your career, you working towards the things you want out of your career. And as you take action, here comes the change, right? Because if we wait, if we're in the energy of waiting, we're in the energy of stagnancy. So if we're not doing anything, we're not going to get what we want. But if we start taking action towards our goals in our career, then we could start to see those things unfold. So I definitely feel a high level of motivation coming in for many of you in terms of career this month. And I think that the more motivated you are, the more you're taking action, the more you're starting to see things change in a positive manner. And these are changes you've been looking forward to. So Scorpios, I like that. I like that you're going to be very comfortable with speaking your truth, very comfortable with being motivated and putting in that work, and you're going to see results start to come from this. Okay, definitely seeing many of you planting seeds in your career and actively working towards that in a very confident manner. You're like, if this is what I want, then I need to do something about it to get here, you know? So that's really cool to see. I like that. All right, moving on into love. Let's have a look here at single Scorpios first. What do we got here for the single Scorps in love? Coming into this month, Queen of Cups, some feelings can definitely be stirred here currently. You might have some feelings for somebody. Taking a look at the next card, Six of Swords, and we also have here the High Priestess. Yeah, I think that this is somebody you could see being a part of your future for single Scorpios. I think that if you are connecting with somebody right now, you definitely have some pretty strong feelings for them. I think you are interested to have this person be a part of your future. And with the High Priestess showing up here, I think that on an intuitive level, it's like, I kind of have a good feeling about them. You know, so you have a good feeling about this person. I say take action on it. I feel like it's a green light. So for single Scorpios, if you've been talking to somebody for a little bit, if you've been in a situationship, if you've just been getting to know somebody and you have a great feeling about them, I say green light, go for it, pursue this at this time. I do feel like this can definitely be something that can move forward into much more than what it is now. So if it is just the talking stage, you guys can start to become exclusive. If you're exclusive, you can start to finally be in a commitment. I think that this has potential to move into relationship material. So that's how I'm seeing that pan out here for single Scorpios. For the coupled Scorpios, jumping into the month of October, what's going on with you, beautiful peeps? Scorpio relationships. First card out is going to be the Knight of Swords. Taking a look here at the following, we have here the Five of Swords. And lastly, we have here the Three of Swords coming out as well. Interesting. For coupled Scorpios, Three of Swords doesn't have to initially indicate a breakup, but what it can be indicating is it could be indicating pain within the relationship. And I'm feeling more on an intuitive level, this is pain that hasn't been addressed. And this is kind of the energy because I'm seeing the visualization of like sweeping all the dirt underneath the carpet. Inevitably, we can sweep so much dirt under the carpet to the point where it's so dirty, it's going to be really hard to clean. So it's not about having to sweep things under the carpet anymore. It's about having to address the elephant in the room, right? We got here a Three of Swords. There's been pain here, and it's been building, and it's been a lot, and it's been emotional, but we can't keep resisting it. We can't keep pushing it away here with the Five of Swords. Knight of Swords showing up here. We need to communicate. So I'm not going to sit here and say Three of Swords means breakup. I would say that if the Ten of Swords was here, but you know, it's not. Or if it was paired contextually with another card, maybe. It doesn't look like a breakup, but it more so looks like the acknowledgement of like, hey, there's a lot of layers of pain here that we haven't really addressed in our relationship. There is a lot that's kind of been swept underneath the rug, and we need to pull that rug up. We need to start cleaning. We need to start getting to work on these things that are affecting and hurting us together, and we need to communicate better. Knight of Swords. So definitely heart-to-heart conversations coming in here for sure between you and a romantic partner on getting your relationship back on track. Okay? Moving on forward, let's take a look and see what's happening here for Scorpio peeps a little bit more personally coming into the month here of October. What do we got going on for Scorpios on a bit of more of a personal level this month? First card out, we got here the Knight of Wands. The following card is going to be the Nine of Swords. And then lastly, we have here the Ten of Pentacles showing up for you as well. Yeah, I think a lot of you are really moving away from the energy of feeling like you are dealing with a lot. The Nine of Swords can be a card of feeling like you've been dealing with just so much energy. Nine of Swords can be low vibrational, anxious, sad. I think that a lot of you are starting to move out of a low vibrational place. I think that your presence this month is a lot more high vibrational. As I've said, with the main situation we talked about, I think for many of you, it's like I'm so fulfilled because of how something has transpired and changed for the better. So there's something massive here that's changed for the better. You're seeing that you're in such an abundant place. Ten of Pentacles. It's like, honestly, I have moved out of this. Nine of Swords. I have tapped into a super high vibration, and Ten of Pentacles. Everything is pretty stable and leveled out right now in my life. And I feel like there's not much more that I could ask for, just seeing certain situations in life genuinely improving. So it feels relatively good here. I think on a personal level, you're happy that you moved out of the Nine of Swords and that you've tapped into the Ten of Cups and into the Ten of Pentacles for sure, which I think anybody in these two energies would be incredibly happy as well. So Scorps, you guys are living the life, man, coming on into this month of October. I like it, y'all. I really do. All right, let's have a look at the overall outcome. Let's see what's up. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Scorpio throughout the month of October 2023? And what do we got? We got here the Knight of Pentacles. I love it. Knight of Pentacles here says this is the beginning of a journey to the King of Pentacles. So you think you're abundant right now. You just wait and see how much more abundant you're going to get, okay? Is what the Knight of Pentacles here says. The Knight of Pentacles is stability, and it's the energy of that. The more and more as time passes on, the more and more as time continues to progress, the better things are going to keep getting for you, Scorpio. So let's say this entire reading for the main situation was about a relationship. You guys have finally gotten to a really good spot. That's fantastic. Now that you've made this really positive breakthrough, you're going to start seeing the positivity and the great things about your relationship continue to increase as time moves on. It's like we're moving closer and closer to this Ten of Pentacles, to the King of Pentacles, right? If it's about career, it's like I'm doing great right now, and now that I've had this massive career breakthrough, there's so many more wonderful things I can create moving into my near future. So I'm hearing like it's just the beginning of this abundance. You have so much more to see transpire, and with the wisdom you have here this month that has allowed you to reach breakthroughs and improve situations in your life, now you have all this room and all this time to keep on making so much more improvements, and you're only going to see that getting better as time continues to progress beyond October 2023. So Scorpios, killer freaking reading, man. I like this one a lot for you. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed your reading here for the month of October. And if you did, please do drop a like and a comment down below. As always, that would be gratefully appreciated if you enjoyed today's video. Of course, if you are new here, definitely do consider subscribing. I'd be more than happy to welcome you here into the Soul family. And also, guys, as always, if you're interested in personal readings and services, you can check out my website. I'll be happy to assist you over there if you are interested. But Scorpios, have a lovely and awesome rest of your October 2023. And I will catch you all in the next video. Much love and have yourselves a good one. Peace.